Have you ever stepped into a room and felt instantly transported to another era, one where elegance was effortless, and every piece had a story to tell? Welcome to the charm of vintage and antique design. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of timeless style, where history meets home decor in the most stunning ways imaginable. Welcome to Vintage Home TV, your cozy space for antique treasures, vintage charm, and timeless home decor inspiration to bring elegance and history into your home. From weathered wood consoles to delicate porcelain accents, vintage home decor isn't just about style, it's about storytelling. We'll walk you through 10 carefully curated antique-inspired ideas that transform your space without overwhelming it. Whether you're redesigning a cozy nook or giving your entire home a makeover, these tips will help you mix old-world charm with modern comfort seamlessly. At Vintage Home TV, we believe your home should reflect your journey, layered with character, beauty, and meaning. So, if you've been craving that perfect blend of sophistication and soul, you're in the right place. Stay with us as we uncover how vintage and antique home decor can completely elevate your living space with style that stands the test of time. Vintage beauty home with naturally decor. One of the defining features of vintage and antique home decor is the natural wear and tear that comes with age, what designers call patina. Instead of hiding imperfections, highlight them. A faded paint finish, worn-out leather, or aged brass detail brings authenticity and storytelling into your space. Learn how to make these aged pieces the focal point of your interior, giving them new life without losing their vintage soul. How to style antique furniture. Vintage home decor thrives on visual and tactile contrast. Think of pairing a distressed antique wood table with soft linen runners or velvet cushions. This layering of materials, coarse, smooth, rugged, and plush, adds dimension and warmth. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about how to make your home feel welcoming and rooted in time-tested style. Easy ways to add antique furniture. Open-plan interiors are a modern trend, but that doesn't mean you can't bring in vintage charm. The key is scale and proportion. A large farmhouse-style antique dining table can anchor a contemporary kitchen dining combo, while slim vintage cabinets can define zones within open layouts. It's all about integrating character without sacrificing flow. Vintage style with contemporary interiors. Whether it's a gilded mirror, a retro armchair, or an ornate clock, one antique item can completely shift the atmosphere of a space. Place these pieces where the eye naturally lands, above mantels, in entryways, or as a centerpiece in a living room. This technique not only celebrates vintage style but enhances your home decor with uniqueness and personality. Create a stunning vintage wall. Vintage gallery walls are an art form. Choose a mix of antique picture frames, classic oil portraits, and sepia-toned photographs. Stick to a cohesive theme, like 19th century botanicals or Victorian portraits, but vary the frame styles and sizes. It's about curating, not cluttering. This is how to make wall art a true homage to historical beauty. How to decorate walls. While symmetry offers balance, a bit of asymmetry brings charm. Combine mirror image placements with intentional offset pieces. Add an antique wall sconce on one side or a small vintage clock on another. This creates a curated look that feels organic while remaining grounded in traditional home decor style. Entryway with beautiful antique home decor. The entryway sets the tone for the rest of the home. A vintage console table, complete with carved woodwork and aged brass handles, brings a sense of history and purpose. Add baskets underneath for storage or tuck in a small antique stool for versatility. It's a smart way to combine functionality with visual storytelling. simple vintage decor ideas. Reflect light and style with a vintage mirror above your console, and install an antique wall sconce or hanging lantern to give your foyer an inviting glow. These timeless features enhance the entrance while introducing vintage elegance right at the threshold of your home decor. Turn your garden into a vintage retreat. Outdoor spaces deserve just as much design attention as interiors. Wrought iron tables, vintage metal chairs, and aged terracotta planters give gardens and patios a European flair. To protect these antique pieces, apply a clear sealant or place them under covered areas. The goal is to create a lived-in, peaceful outdoor retreat. Decorate patios with antique style. Accessories make the difference. Use mosaic tile top tables, lanterns, and vintage watering cans as decor. Layer in antique bird baths or benches to create focal points. It's a lesson in how to make your exterior home decor feel timeless, inviting, and rich in character. creative vintage DIY decor ideas. Give antique furniture a modern twist by converting an old dresser into a bathroom vanity. Cut out space for plumbing and top it with a marble or stone sink. This blend of vintage furniture style with modern utility adds both character and functionality to your space. Antique pieces for unique home decor. Salvaged antique doors can be turned into rustic headboards, coffee tables, or even privacy screens. Their aged paint and patina provide visual intrigue. This DIY approach shows how to make old-world elements fit seamlessly into your home decor without losing their soul. Kitchen with vintage touches. Open shelves are a perfect canvas to showcase antique and vintage kitchenware. From patterned china to copper pots, arrange items by color or era. This transforms utilitarian storage into a curated visual experience that enhances both beauty and function. bring vintage style to modern kitchens. Think of reclaimed wood countertops, vintage drawer pulls, or retro light switches. These details may be small, but they go a long way in making your kitchen feel authentically vintage. When combined correctly, they reflect a thoughtful approach to home decor that balances style and sustainability. How to create a cozy bedroom. A vintage bed frame, whether it's wrought iron or hand-carved wood, can be the crown jewel of a bedroom. Pair it with gauzy canopies or tufted headboards for softness. These touches turn the bedroom into a sanctuary filled with timeless charm. Design a romantic antique bedroom. Choose bedding made from cotton, linen, or lace, and mix in antique bedside lamps with warm-toned bulbs. Soft textures and subtle lighting work together to create a relaxing, romantic space grounded in vintage home decor elegance. Use antique storage to add style. Storage can be stylish. Antique trunks, chests, and armoires serve as both decorative focal points and functional storage. Use them in living rooms for blankets, in bedrooms for clothing, or in hallways for seasonal items. They bring texture and historical appeal while keeping clutter at bay. Decorate with vintage trunks. Whether you're working from home or need a study nook, a vintage writing desk adds sophistication and warmth. Combine it with an antique chair and classic desk organizers to build a functional workspace that reflects heritage and charm. Beautiful antique light fixtures. Lighting does more than illuminate, it defines atmosphere. A vintage chandelier in a dining room or hallway can add drama, while antique lanterns bring rustic softness. These timeless lighting elements elevate your home decor and become instant conversation starters. How to use vintage lighting. Don't rely on a single overhead fixture. Instead, layer lighting with vintage-style table lamps and wall sconces to add warmth and depth. This approach enhances both the look and usability of every room, marrying antique appeal with modern function. And there you have it, 10 timeless vintage and antique home decor ideas to give your space a stylish, unforgettable makeover. From rich textures to heirloom-inspired accents, we hope you're walking away with fresh inspiration and a deeper love for the beauty of vintage living. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of antique elegance and meaningful design, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Vintage Home TV, and share it with fellow design lovers. Your support helps us bring more inspiring home decor ideas and timeless design stories straight to your screen. Let us know in the comments which vintage idea you loved most, and as always, keep creating spaces that tell your story.